So, hindi ko siya ma-explain. Basta parang, meh. Para may ina-expect ka na may mangyari and then hindi siya natupad, di matidisappoint tayo, di ba? Bakit hindi natin ginagawa yung mga bagay na alam naman natin dapat nating gawin? Kasi kung hindi siya mahirap, guys, lahat tayo mayaman na ngayon. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Algerie. And you might be wondering, baka napansin nyo, baka lang naman, na hindi ako nagpo-post recently ng vlogs about wellness, fitness, ganyan. That is because tinatamad ako. That is because recently, I'm not doing well myself with respect to all aspects. Charot! Kaya ba, girl? Anyway, ano ba nangyayari sa akin? Actually, wala namang nangyayari kasi nasa bahay lang ako. In terms of fitness, ang inconsistent ng exercise routine ko. So, if tinignan mo yung fitness app ko sa phone, may 1 week na nag-exercise ako, tapos biglang 2 weeks, matitigil siya, tapos mauulit siya. And then, late rin ako natutulog kasi nagbe-binge watch lang ako ng K-drama. K-drama is life. Nothing's gonna stop me, bish! So, yun. Basically, yun lang yung ginagawa ko. And then, nagigising ako ng maaga, pero yun, minsan nga nag-exercise ako, minsan hindi ako bumabangon. Kapag hindi, either magsusnooze lang ako or gising lang ako, nandun lang ako sa kama, tapos maghintay ako hanggang 7 AM to prepare for work. And then with regards to work naman, may work pa rin ako and nahihirapan lang ako mag-concentrate talaga, which is good problem naman siya. At least, diba, may work pa rin ako. Past 1 year na kaming work from home and nasa bahay lang. So, yun yung mga nangyayari sa akin recently, life update lang. And yung nafe-feel ko lang recently is parang ang meh. Meh. So, hindi ko siya ma-explain. Basta parang, meh. Ayun. And then, one day, may nakita akong article from New York Times. Yung title ng article is, There's a name for the Blair feeling. It's called languishing. And nakita ko marami nag-share ng article sa IG and sa FB. So, okay, na-curious ako. And then, binasa ko siya. And then, oh my gosh, is this me you're talking about? Sis, it on point. So, yung combination ko kanina, nafe-feel ko trouble concentrating with work, binge watching, ganyan. So, symptoms na pala yun that what I'm feeling is languish. I know na hindi ako nabu-burnout kasi may energy pa naman ako to work. And then, hindi rin naman ako depressed kasi I know naman na matatapos tong pandemic. Marami nang pinagdaan na pandemic yung mundo. And nandito pa rin yung human population, measles, flu, SARS, ano ba? Yun lang yung sure ako. But anyway, yun. Nalagpasan yung lahat. And nandito pa rin tayo. So, I know na matatapos ito and we will learn to live with it. But right now, hindi ko lang alam kung kailan. So, parang, I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but I can't see it at the moment. So, ganong feels. So, sabi sa article, yung feeling na yon, yung tawag is languishing. And yung verbatim from the article is, languishing is a sense of stagnation and emptiness. It feels as if you're muddling through your days, looking at your life through a foggy windshield. So, don't get me wrong, I'm still incredibly grateful that I still have work. Nakakakain ako 3 beses sa isang araw. May bubong yung tinutulugan ko, ganyan. But, everything feels routinary at the moment. And, yun nga, parang sobrang melang talaga. And I think it's valid naman to feel both emotions at the same time. Diba? Gratefulness and languish. So, yun. And based from the article, psychologists find that one of the best strategies for managing emotions is to name them. And actually, nung nakita ko yung article na yun, nung nabasa ko yun, parang nagkaroon ako ng light bulb moment na parang, ito pala yung nararamdaman ko and na-experience ko now and hindi lang ako nagiginarte. And it was also comforting for me to see a lot of people sharing the article na I'm not alone and this feeling is common and shared. So, para sa mga struggling dyan, kapit lang, kapatid, yakap. Kaya natin to, ayan. So, yung suggested way ng article to move from a state of languish to flourish is to focus on small goals so that you will be in a state of flow where your sense of time, place, and self melts away. So, pwede magalat ka ng time daily to do the things that challenge you and what matters to you. And for me, I started building slowly my habits again. So, slowly lang, parang hindi ko mabigla yung sarili ko kasi pag binigla ko yung sarili ko, magugulat ako. Nabigla nga, di ba? Tapos, hindi ko siya magagawa. Tapos, yun, hindi ko siya magagawa. Ano ba? Inisa-isa ko lang. So, I started sleeping and waking up at the same time again. And nung nagawa ko na yon, I started exercising daily again. And the last habit that I was able to build recently again was reading books. And yung mga binasa ko for the past month helped me get back on track. And I wanted to share them with you and some of the lessons I learned from them. And hopefully may mapulot kayo sa pagdadaldal ko today. Ayan. So, I'll be sharing with you 3 books today. And para silang mga pep talk books, ganyan. So, getting you into the right headspace into achieving things one step at a time. Okay? Okay, so this is the first book, Love for Imperfect Things, How to Accept Yourself in a World Striving for Perfection by Hae Min Sun Nim. And this one is visually pleasing to read, as in, ang ganda ng mga illustrations niya. Ayan o, ganyan. Mga ganyan. And nakaka-relax siyang tignan. And this book talks not just about accepting yourself, but also about your relationship with other people and how to deal with difficult situations. So, divided siya into 8 chapters, namely self-care, family, empathy, relationships, courage, healing, enlightenment, and acceptance. So, yung format niya, every chapter starts with a short story related to the topics chapter, and then may mga verses, passages, or quotes afterwards about that topic. Most of the passages are really simple, as in parang walang yung information sa book na to. They are still a good reminder kasi we often forget these simple things. Diba? Sabi nga nila, hindi na common yung common sense. And it can also be like your guidebook when you have a problem. Kunyari, nahihirapan ka intindihin yung friend mo, hindi ka makapag-empathize. So, open mo lang dun sa chapter about empathy and voila! There are words of wisdom, bitch! And what resonated with me the most is yung chapters talking about dealing with disappointment, acceptance, yung art of letting go, ganyan. So, bakit ba kasi tayo nadi-disappoint, guys? Kasi may expectations tayo. Pag may expectation ka from another person or para may ina-expect ka na may mangyari and then hindi siya natupad, edi mati-disappoint tayo, diba? So, some part of the book talks about how we can come into terms that not everything happens the way we want it. How do you accept na hindi yan talaga mangyayari and how do you let go? And sabi sa book, let it go is actually another way of expressing accept it fully. So, tanggapin mo na, best. Andyan na eh. Kailangan mong tanggapin. Nangyari na. Huwag mo nang labanan yung nararamdaman mong emosyon. Kasi if tinatry mo pang i-overcome yan, mas lalo ka lang magsistruggle. Pero pag tinanggap mo na yan, when you start accepting your emotions, your mind will stop struggling. Tatahimik dyan sa utak mo. And magiging clear yung thoughts mo. So, from the book, rather than trying to change or control difficult emotions from the inside, allow them to be there and your mind will rest. So, feel it. Damahin mo fully yung emotions mo. And you will be able to see your emotions calmly and deal with it properly. If you want a light read but full of wisdom book, I'd recommend you to read this one. Okay, so second book is Everything is F, huwag tayo mag-swear, a book about hope by Mark Manson. So I really like this book. It has a lot of new and interesting information for me. And yung view ng author about hope is different. Di ba usually hope is defined as something that we look forward to positively. So medyo related siya to optimism. In this book, hope is referring to motivation towards something perceived as valuable. So yung usually described as life purpose or meaning, ganyan. So, kaya maraming discussion on the book about motivation. And according to the author, there are 3 things to build and maintain hope. So, first is a sense of control. Second is a belief in the value of something. And third is a community. And meron specific chapter delving into those 3 things, but my favorite one, and yung pinaka nag-resonate sa akin, is yung about self-control. So, marami siyang discussion about how the mind works. And ang ganda kasi ng explanation niya, ang ganda ng analogy niya. Isipin mo raw na yung mind ng tao is like a car, kotse. The author calls our mind the consciousness car. So, ayan, nagda-drive tayo through life. And then, syempre, diba, sa mga kalsada, may madadaanan kang intersection. And this one represents the decisions we make in life. And depende sa decision na gawin mo, magbabago yung destination mo, right? And dito daw sa consciousness car na to, meron 2 passengers. The thinking brain and the feeling brain. So first, the thinking thinking brain. So, ito yung nag-iisip. Thinking nga, di ba? So, ito yung logical part of our brain. So, siya yung nag-reason, nakakapag-explain through words, and mabagal siyang mag-work. On the other hand, the feeling brain naman, ito yung nag-represent ng emotions natin, our instincts. Mabilis siyang mag-jump into conclusions. But most of the time, it's inaccurate and irrational. And yung assumption natin is pag nagde-decide tayo, yung thinking brain natin yung nagde-drive ng consciousness car and yung feeling brain natin nasa passenger seat lang. This is what the author calls the classic assumption. And it is the belief that our reason is ultimately in control of our life and that we must train our emotions to sit the F down and shut up. So, shut up emotion. Yun yung assumption natin. But in reality, the feeling brain is what drives our consciousness car because we are moved to action only by emotion. Oh, diba? Big words. So, action is emotion. So, think about it. Diba pag galit ka sa isang tao, parang gusto mo siyang sapakin, ganyan. May speech ka kunwari ipe-present in front of a big audience. Pwede kang kabahan. Tapos gusto mo mag-retreat na, ayaw mo nang magpumunta sa stage. Pag masaya ka, ngingiti ka. Pag malungkot ka, iiyak ka. Diba? Emotion inspires action and action inspires emotion. So, you can't separate the two. So, with that knowledge, we can now answer the question, bakit hindi natin ginagawa yung mga bagay na alam naman natin dapat nating gawin? Because, drumroll please, we don't feel like it. Hindi natin feel gawin, hindi natin trip gawin. So, di ba kanina sinabi ko, hindi ako nagpo-post ng vlogs recently kasi tinatamad ako, hindi ko feel gawin eh. Ano ba? That's because lahat ng problem with regards to self-control is not about lack of information or discipline, but rather the lack of management of our emotions. So, it is an emotional problem. So, self-control, laziness, procrastination, name it, it is an emotional problem. And hassle siya kasi mas mahirap i-deal with yung emotional problems rather than yung logical ones. Like if kunwari may hindi ka nabayaran na utang sa bangko, ganyan. May equation how to compute kung magkano yung interest na kailangan mong bayaran on top of your utang. Pero walang equation how to deal with kunwari your problematic relationship partner, ganyan. Diba? So, hassle. So, in the end, the way to deal with this, according to the book, is to talk with both your brains. So, kailangan nilang mag-cooperate sa isa't isa. And same with the first book, this one also says that we should accept our emotions and work with them rather than against them. Ayun, feel your feelings, guys. So, feel it. Ganun. Paano? Ganun. OMG, dami kasi sinabi. Dami kasi talagang useful information sa book na to. So, if you want an informative book that pushes you to be better, I would really recommend this one. Ayan. And then, the last and third book is this one, You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. If you've read a lot of self-help books, probably alam mo na yung information presented in this book. But if you're new to it, this book is a nice starting point. Very easy to digest yung information alongside with stories that happen to the author that further expounds the concept. And itong book na to, parang nakikita ko siya as hype man of your life. Ganon. So, parang cheerleader mo na magsasabi sa'yo na, go, go, go! You can do it! Fight, fight, fight! Be! Ganon. So, meron siyang parang to-do list on how to be a badass. And I think, really helpful siya if you took the time to do it talaga. So, this book mainly focuses on the idea of manifestation. So, if you're interested about that thing or the thought of how the universe works for you, how to harness it, source energy, ganyan, spiritual stuff, I'd recommend you to read this book kasi marami siyang information about that. But my favorite part here is the chapter about making decisions. Sabi lang niya, pag nag-decide ka na may gagawin kang isang bagay, gagawin mo siya kahit anong mangyari. Kumbaga, go lang ng go kahit ano pang iba to sa'yo ng life na obstacle, ganyan. Kasi kapag hindi ka nag-make ng decision, hindi ka nag-decide na buong puso kong gagawin, ganon. Di ba pag naging uncomfortable na or nahirapan ka na, mag-quit ka na eh. Ayoko na, ang hirap na eh, di ba? Ganon. Kasi kung hindi siya mahirap, guys, lahat tayo mayaman na ngayon. Or Lahat tayo fit na, 'di ba? Ganon. Kaya important na you make the decision for yourself to be better, o 'di ba? So there, I will end this video by saying to everyone watching that I'll make the decision to post weekly vlogs again. Ayan. So, mag-decide na ako. So, game na talaga. So, hashtag Wellness Wednesdays again para gawin ko na talaga. And if hindi ako nag-post, PM nyo ko guys, baka wala na akong maisip na content. Joke. Suggest kayo ganon. I hope you picked up a thing or two while watching this video. And if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Maybe share to a friend that might benefit from it. Leave a comment below if you want to discuss something I said in this video. And consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you want more wellness content. That's it. Bye guys! Thanks for watching! So, go lang guys. Let's make the decision to become better. Oh my god! Better versions of ourselves. Let's do it! Go, go! Kaya natin to! Bye!